welcome to a new video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Rose, and thank you for taking the time out to click that thumbnail. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope you had a wonderful week. Did anybody do anything special over the weekend? Let me know down below. Today's video is my 2022 Pan That Palette intro. I'm super excited to sit down and talk about my new PTP for this year with you guys and kind of go over some short-term goals with it and what my plans are and how often I plan to use this palette for the year 2022. But you guys, before we get into this, if you like videos like this, then be sure to like it. And if you want to see more videos from me, then make sure you're subscribed. I put out videos weekly, so you don't want to miss out on all the fun. Also, make sure to check the down bar for all my other links to all my other social media platforms. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop on into the video. But I can also see the bones So I'm excited to finally be sitting down and filming my 2022 Pan That Palette. Now, this video is a little bit delayed, and I'm hoping to get this up by the end of January, if not at the beginning of February. And the reason it's a little bit behind is I had some family things going on, and I do plan to sit down and share with you guys at some point. And I kind of pushed my scheduling back. And then also over on my Instagram, towards the middle of December, I usually do it towards the beginning, but towards the middle of December, I went ahead and started my 2022 PTP series, where every day for about 10 days or so, I would post a new palette option, and then basically whichever palette got the most likes and engagement is how I go about picking my PTP. So with almost 3,000 likes, the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette was the winner for my 2022 PTP. So there was a lot of close seconds and thirds, but this one definitely is the winning palette. It had the most likes by far, and it is a beautiful, just adorable little palette, you guys. It is not very big at all. I'm actually super excited to try to potentially pan this little guy. I don't think I will have too much of a difficult time in panning her, just because it's just a cute and adorable and just the littlest thing. But with that being said, there are 14 pans in here, so we'll see how well I'm able to do and if I'm able to hit every pan in this palette. So here is what she looks like on the inside. Real beautiful color story. I really do love these mauve tones and these berries and these neutral types of shades. I think this will be a great palette to reach for just day in and day out. It does kind of remind me of the Mauve Obsessions palette, which I panned in 2020, I believe. I will put a playlist of that in the cards for you guys, but it was essentially a berry tone, mauve tone palette. So I'm actually really surprised that you guys picked this one as the winning palette, but what you guys asked for is what you get. The close second was actually the Urban Decay Stone Vibes. I really thought that one was gonna win, and it was winning for the longest time. It has like 1,800 likes on it, and it stayed right at that, and then until I posted this one, and it just blew past it. So the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette will be my 2022 PTP. Super exciting, super cute palette. And it also smells incredible and yummy, just like all of Too Faced palettes. They really do know how to curate a palette and put together a palette, and the color stories and the packaging is just adorable on all of Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. But also, because I have never hit pan in any Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, I don't know how hard it is to hit pan. The past 2 years I have been panning Huda Beauty palettes, so I've gotten very familiar with her eyeshadow formula. Anywhere between 30 to 40 uses is about what it took me to hit pan. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but always usually averaging around that number. Now with Too Faced, this is going to be completely new to me. I have no idea how many times or how deep their pans are or how many uses it's going to take me to hit pan in these shades. I will, however, continue to keep track of my use on my PTP. Every time that I use that shade is how I go about keeping track. Not every time that I dip, but just however many times I use that shade. But I'm also at the same time, because they aren't very big of pans, I'm hoping that it should be rather easy for me to hit pan. I mean, these two are like transition shades, Avi, so they're a little bit bigger, but I don't see that. I would hope that it's not going to be too difficult for me to completely hit pan on all of these shades in here. And again, it is 14 shades in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and name off the shades for you guys. From top, my right, your guys' left, the shades are called The Snuggle Is Real. So cute, you guys. The Snuggle Is Real right here. For Real, like F-U-R. Of course, Teddy Bear. Hot of Honey. Embarrassed. Lace Teddy. And Boop. And then from my left, your right, this shade is called Sharing is Caring. Look at how cute with the bear on it, you guys. I can't. These shade names and just the theme of this palette is adorable. I can definitely see why you guys chose it. The next shade is Stuffed, Press Paws, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Gild Bear, Mama Bear, and Bear It All. Those are all the shade names, and those are all the shades in the palette. Super cute palette, you guys. I'm really excited to see how well that I'm able to do with this palette. So this is going to be officially my 2022 PTP. Now I'm going to go ahead and look down, and we're going to go ahead and set some short-term goals on it, because you guys know how I like to do setting goals and seasonal goals and monthly goals on my PTPs. They really help to keep me motivated and focused. I just kind of enjoy doing the PTP, so I don't get like bored with it or anything like that. Though I don't just use my PTP all year round. Obviously, I reach for and use a ton of different palettes and whatever palettes I want when I want, because I have an enormous eyeshadow palette collection. With the new year also comes a new declutter series, so I will be doing another declutter this year on my eyeshadow palettes and just my collection in general, so you definitely want to stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, so you don't miss any of those declutter videos. They will be coming very soon. So my short-term goals for the Teddy Bear palette will be, for the month of February, since it's a shorter month, it's just going to be to create 4 looks with the palette to just kind of help me get in there and get familiarized with it. My seasonal goal for the rest of the winter is going to be to hit 2 pans in here. My seasonal focus shades are going to be the shades The Snuggle Is Real, For Real, Bear It All, and Sharing is Caring. You guys know I like to set seasonal focus shades to kind of help me get some better use out of them. So sorry about that, the change in the scenery. I ended up having to do some things. My husband came home, stopped, talked to him. So now I'm back to basically wrap this video up with you guys, and we were going over the short-term goals on the palette and basically had left off on the seasonal focus shades for the palette. I went ahead and showed you guys what my seasonal focus shades are going to be for the winter months, and then my 6-month goal on the Teddy Bear palette is going to be to hit pan on 8 of these shades. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to necessarily achieve that goal, but we're gonna definitely give it a try. And then of course the year-end goal is to hit pan on every shade. And so far for each year that I've done a PTP, I've been successful at actually hitting pan on every shade in any PTPs that I have done. So fingers crossed that I'm able to continue that and hit every pan in this palette as well. And then my biggest goal is going to be to try to finish 2 shades. Now it doesn't have to be any particular shades, but just any 2 shades. And I'm hoping that I'm able to actually achieve that, since these pans are actually a little bit smaller, so there's not as much product in them. We shall see, you guys. Either way, I'm definitely excited to start this project officially, and just wanted to come over here and share my thoughts, share my short-term goals, and of course share what palette it was going to be. And sorry if the lighting is a little bit dimmer and darker in here. I did switch rooms. So yeah, that's basically everything for this video, you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And let me know, what do you think down in the comment section down below? What are your thoughts on this palette? Do you think this is a good option for PTP? Are you doing a PTP this year? And if so, what palette are you panning? Definitely let me know down below. I would love to know what your guys' thoughts are, and what palette, if any, you guys are potentially trying to pan this year as well. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching this video. And please don't forget to like it, subscribe, and of course, leave me a comment down below. And until my next video, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.